Hi, my name is Jackie Bodette. I'm a special education teacher and I have been for 7 years. I started my career at Newmarket Junior Senior High School. I loved it there. It was a smaller school, smaller community. Everyone knew everyone. It was a lot easier to help every kid and fulfill their needs. Um, I was then wanting to go into a bigger school. I wanted to see what other options and opportunities there were for myself and for the children. I then got a job at Timberlane Regional High School, where I'm currently at. I love Timberlane. My first year there, I worked in a program structured for ED/EH students. I have since been moved into the LD program. I have my master's in LD, in which I work with kids who have SLD, OHI, and still some EH disabilities. As far as my education goes, I have a general special education certificate. I have a master's in specific learning disabilities, which I received at Rivier. And I'm currently working on my CAGS in educational administration at Riv. I would have pictures on my site of students, but at this current time, our school board is re-looking at our picture policy. So at this time, we are not allowed to film, post pictures, or anything of students until that policy has been changed. So our first question was around if in the 21st century, school leaders should be communicating with their families and how this should be done. I believe that the use of technology is the fastest and most convenient platform for communication. School leaders should be using school websites and Twitter to share information with families. School websites should be used for information that has more of an advance notice, like the school calendar, upcoming sporting events, contact information of people, etc. Twitter is great because it can be used for helpful reminders like parent conferences are in 2 days. I find that most families access the school website very minimally when I ask my parents if, oh, have you seen this on the website? Have you seen this? Most of my parents have smartphones, and something like Twitter serves a quicker and faster purpose of getting out really important messages, safety message, snow days, things like that, in a faster manner. People have smartphones, so you get these notifications directly to your phone. On my portfolio, you can see under Getting to Know Twitter, our assignment, I posted that my school does have a Twitter account. And we can go look at that for a second. My high school has a Twitter account. It tells PTSA meetings, history book club, inclement weather. So it's really a great way to reach the community, parents, students, in a fast manner in which that they use and that they're familiar with. My vision in technology in schools has definitely grown thanks to this course. I believe that this course came at a perfect time. Other teachers and myself are always trying to find and implement various kinds of technology into our classrooms. I feel like technology is what kids want, it's what they thrive off of, it's what they're always connected to, their cell phones, their iPads. And also being a special education teacher, I'm always seeking out alternative methods to use technology in the learning process. There's all different learning styles for kids, and if we can implement what they're interested in into their education, it will really get them to focus. You know, technology is growing at a rapid rate. Some people are hesitant of these changes, and they're also scared of the different things that technology can do. There's pros and cons to everything. And if we can find ways to manage in our classrooms the use of the internet, the use of technology, and make sure that people are using them appropriately, I think it will be great. I think if you completely ban technology and you ban things like Twitter and some social media sites, kids are going to always find a way to get to it. And that's not helpful for anybody. So if we can find helpful ways to use these tools and ways to prevent other things, then I think this would be a great way for kids to use technology in the classroom. It's a great way to keep teachers connected, parents connected, and everybody collaborating and working together. Through this course, expanding my vision of technology, I've seen many different websites, tools that we've used that I feel like would be worthwhile. It's really hard to truly narrow down ones that I thought would be great. There have been so many given, and I've just felt really overwhelmed. I've shared a lot with a lot of my colleagues because some of them are just so great. One of my favorite ones that I really enjoyed was SiteLighter. This is just such a great tool for students who struggle with writing.
Is different. Meet SiteLighter. We help students structure their thinking over the course of the writing process to create powerful writers while providing teachers and administrators with tools they need to manage the overbearing workflow associated with assigning, assessing, and grading standards-based writing. Let's give you a quick overview.
This is just a great tool to use to help all different writers at different levels be able to really work through their writing. There's a whole assessment process for teachers. There is a whole grading system. There is charts and data that it gives you. It's just a wonderful piece of technology that you can use for all students, no matter what level they're at. And then there are Live Finder, I love too. It's a great organizational tool. I work with a lot of students who struggle with organization, and it's a great way to keep everything in one piece. It's a great way for teachers to keep shared references and other tools that they find as well all together. So I really enjoyed both those two pieces, and I will be using both of those in my classroom. I understand that as an administrator, probably motivating some teachers who are not as comfortable with technology can be a challenge. I see that every day. I have other teachers always coming to me or other teachers I work with asking, how do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, here comes a new rollout for this. As an administrator needs to be prepared for this. They need to make sure that they have valuable and relevant PD days that are developed around the technology that will be used in your school. They should survey teachers and students about technology that they are currently using. Make a staff discussion thread. So these ideas in PD can be shared. People should be sure to have a tech team. That can always help with struggling teachers as well. And I do think it's important to have different tools for internal communication with staff, whether that be a Twitter page just for the staff, or I did find this really cool website. It's called Jostle. Businesses use it, schools use it, and it's like an internal system that you can just use to communicate with some staff.
Better intranet. Jostle intranets have employee participation rates that are 5 times industry norms. Our engaging news view is one of the reasons why. News is the best way to celebrate progress and announce initiatives throughout your organization. News reinvents employee communications. Activity delivers the real-time vibe of what's going on in your organization. Our contagious shoutouts make it simple for anyone to thank another person or team. Events simplifies event planning, letting everyone know what's happening when. It manages RSVPs and makes it easy to get events into your personal calendar. Teams clarifies org structures, as well as informal teams or committees, be they hierarchical, matrix, or collaborative. Jostle uses this who is where information to make sure the right people get the right information throughout the Jostle platform. Jostle's unique ability to target locations and teams.
So this website's really cool. They have a news program. You can open the program. Administrators can post important upcoming dates like report card due dates, show which sports teams won last night. This improves relationships and communication with students and staff. There's a calendar option which can show up upcoming events and meetings. It lets people know what's happening and when. You can individualize it and just have certain people, or you can show the whole school, different school calendars. There is a team section where pictures of staff can be with their name be posted for the different organizations, different PLC teams that you're on. It can just be a really more organized way to keep everyone connected. And I think it's really important as an administrator to make everyone in your school feel like they're connected, that they're part of a bigger team, that people don't feel like that they're on islands like most teachers feel often. I think that with the use of technology, this can be done in a really great way.